four-seamer. And watch Sean Murphy. Quick message here from Zaxby's.
Chicken expert since 1990. Taco expert since now. New Zaxby's Chicken Finger Tacos.
Estamos activos en The Latinos Radio Show Baseball por YouTube. Recuerden que estaremos ya siendo y seremos los mejores. Síguenos.
Trabajo de calidad y garantizado. Gaby Music llega a Reading, Pensilvania, la solución de los musicólogos. Llega a Reading, Pensilvania. Gaby Music, la solución de los musicólogos. Hacemos un trabajo de calidad y garantizado. Gaby Music llega a Reading, Pensilvania, la solución de los musicólogos.
Popped up at foul ground. Over goes Norby, reaching over, but it's a few rows deep. this inning, it'll be 9-1-2 scheduled for Skip Schumacher and the Marlins. High chopper, foul ground. Swing and a miss at the heater, so 2 away here in the top of the 9th.
It's got that big fastball, and you're thinking about that slider and trying to protect against it because it's so good. He already has the velocity, but it plays up even better at that part of the zone.
Now the Big Bear 1 for 4 today. But thinking about Iglesias coming back in the bottom of the 9th, just so huge that he had not pitched since the 15th until yesterday, giving him the ability to go multiple innings today. And of course, as we said, the Braves with the off day tomorrow.
And he has embraced that. And we have seen multiple times, and Snit has talked about it with him, especially those extra inning games where he go out and maybe throw the 9th or throw the 10th and leave no doubt that he was going back out for another inning. Never had to check in. Would he want to do it? Do you have to convince him? No. He said, give me the ball and I'll do it. Snit used the phrase, I believe, was something to the effect of the least selfish or most unselfish pitcher I've ever been around.
Now that's high praise because Brian Snitker's been around a lot of them. Off the end of the bat to second base. All right, folks, buckle up. Braves need 3 outs. Braves baseball is brought to you by your greater Atlanta area Cadillac dealers. By Georgia Natural Gas. Reduce your carbon footprint with greener life. And by Racetrack, here with whatever gets you going. Braves had only worn those blue uniforms twice all year until this road trip. Now they've worn them 4 times here in the 6-game road trip. They need 3 more outs in them with Raisel Iglesias back in the center of the diamond. He's got 9-1-2 starting with Fortes. First pitch. Olson's got it. Iglesias covers 1 away. Well, you love that.
You certainly do. How about Raisel Iglesias this year? This will be now the 7th time that he is going multi-innings, but coming into this one 6 times, he is not allowed an earned run. Look at the strikeouts in his 11 1/3, and personally, he is 5-0. He has picked up 5 wins of the 6 times that he has pitched multi-innings, and of course, Brian Snitker and the Braves asking him to do it again here this afternoon in Miami.
16 pitches so far. Top of the order, and Xavier Edwards. No balls, 2 strikes. Those numbers that CJ showed you and talked about, just part of such an unbelievable year for Iglesias. And Brian Snitker did not hesitate. When he needed 2 innings here, he turned to Iglesias last inning. Got the job done in the 8th and now needs 2 more outs here in the 9th. Just getting a piece. Edwards stays alive. Oh, 2 pitch. Fastball outside. .90-70. Wonder if he'll turn to that changeup tailing away. Let's see. It was the changeup, but Edwards not biting. Grounder that Ozzie has. Olsen covers. The play is made. 2 away.
It's great work by Ozzie. He's got a long way to go. He's got to turn around and make that throw, and he knew he had to hurry with Edwards running. Great speed coming out of that left-handed hitter's batter's box. Watch him get around this baseball. He's also probably got to give Matt Olson an extra beat to make sure that he is there in time to turn around. And that's just a great job all the way around.
Sean Murphy goes out quickly here to talk to Raisel Iglesias before they face Connor Norby, who hit a long solo homer back in the 6th. Mets and Phillies don't play until later tonight. But regardless of what happens there, the Braves feel like they need this one. They're 1 out away from getting it. 1-0 pitch. Bounce to third, foul. Iglesias ready with a 2-1 offering. Well, he hit it well, but he also hit it well foul.
And late on that 97-mile-an-hour fastball, and he's still got the good heater. And another guy, because he leads with an off-speed pitch, that heater plays up better. I'm liking the changeup here to finish it off.
2-2 hit in the air to right center field. White is there. He's got it, and the Braves win. It was a roller coaster ride, but the boys got it done. They beat the Marlins 5-4, and it sets up a gigantic 3-game series starting Tuesday in Atlanta.
Need some heart rate monitors for our broadcasters. That ball got in the air, scared me for a second. But how about Raisel Iglesias and really this entire bullpen answering the bell in big moments for Iglesias now? Just the 4th time in his career where he has gone 2 innings in a 1-run game and closed it out. Right, all those other times we were talking about for Iglesias, those were tie games. But an opportunity to actually come in and finish one the way that he did, just absolutely amazing here. That man right there had himself a really nice game in Hernandez, and just really fun to watch. And whew, that's how I'm feeling right now. Let's get on that plane. Let's put this place behind us, and let's go Phillies.
Yeah, we're all Philly fans tonight as they take on the Mets in Sunday Night Baseball. But yeah, you said it. Heart rate monitors off the charts throughout this one. The Braves got up a couple of times, lost the lead. They got up a 3rd time, and they held it 5-4 as Raisel Iglesias closed the door on the Miami Marlins. Folks, take tomorrow off. You've earned it. We've all earned it. Stay tuned, though. Braves Live presented by Xfinity is coming up next. as Nick and Peter break it all down from Atlanta. For our entire fantastic crew, for Wiley Ballard downstairs and CJ Nikowski, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off and saying so long, everybody.
$99 a month, or get 1.99% APR.
At bringing Masa to the masses. What's in your wallet?
Braves Live is presented by Xfinity. The Braves get a huge win to take the series over the Miami Marlins by a score of 5-4 on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. This was a wild one back and forth all day long. Peter Moylan and Big Green here with you. Peter, the Braves needed this win in a big way. It felt like a must-win game, and I think it probably was. The Phillies play later on tonight against the Mets, so that'll be a game to watch as well. But this game, just crazy back and forth. The Braves offense still slowing the bats pretty well. A couple home runs again, but some really good pitching in some big spots.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first game in a little while that we've seen a back and forth like this where the Braves have been able to come out on top and finish a game off. So I think, honestly, showing good signs that from a team perspective. That bullpen had to pick each other up all day long. They did that. Massive effort from those guys. Ran home, did what he could for those 4 innings. Had a tough start to the 5th, but honestly, 2 bad pitches before that really cost him.
He didn't throw bad.
He didn't throw bad at all.
But they had to cover a lot of innings after that, too.
Exactly. But with the off day tomorrow, we spoke about it before the game. We need to be on playoff watch, playoff sort of intensity. And I think we saw 6 pitches coming out today. So
yeah,
they've got to taste of what it's going to be like in a week or so.
It was a big deal that Iggy goes 2 innings on the back end as well. He gets 30-second save. Wiley Ballard was able to catch up with him just moments ago.
Rysel, what is the adrenaline like coming out for a 2-inning save when you enter there in the 8th inning?
Encontré un poquito de adrenalina y la energía tener que salir para en la octava entrada para 2 entradas de cerrar el juego así.
No, desde que llegué al estadio, la dirección del equipo se me acercó y me dijo que Jiménez estaba un poquito, que tenía de los 6 días tenía 5 lanzando, que me estuviera listo porque hoy podía lanzar dos entradas y nada. Mi mente fue hoy completamente enfocado en venir a lanzar 2 entradas y eso fue el resultado que salió.
Yeah, you know, as soon as I got to the ballpark, you know, the team came to me and said, you know, Joe's pitched 5 of the last 6 days, just to be ready in case if we want to go a 2-inning save. So that's been my mentality the entire day, and you know, just as the opportunity presented itself, but luckily we got the win.
Brian Snitker has called you one of the most unselfish players he's ever been around. You put the team first in all respects. Why is it important to put the team first for you?
Sí, que el manager ha dicho que tú eres uno de los mejores compañeros que ha visto en su carrera. En tu opinión, ¿por qué te importa poner el equipo primero tanto? O sea,
siempre he estado muy agradecido con la dirección del equipo, por la confianza que me ha dado y siempre, como te digo, vengo al terreno a divertirme, a compartir con mis compañeros. Mayormente la mayor parte de la temporada nos la pasamos juntos, somos una familia y yo creo que eso es algo bien importante para tener un colectivo tan alegre y tan contento como el de nosotros.
You know, I just feel really grateful for the direction of the team, and it feels like they've always placed a lot of confidence in me, and that's helped me to feel confident in myself. But mostly, like I've said before, I just come to the field to enjoy myself, to have fun with my teammates, and just spend that time together, having fun. You know, we spend most of our time, most of the season together, most of the year, so we sort of become like family. And so for me, it's important to just have everyone be in a good mood, collectively be happy, and just, you know, sort of go in the same direction.
Before we let you go, the bullpen has carried this team all season long. Today in particular, Daysdale Hernandez, Dylan Lee escaping huge jams, Grant Holmes in a starting role. How close is the group down there in the bullpen?
Sí, o sea, obviamente el bullpen tuvo un juego tremendo hoy. Grant Holmes como el abridor, Dylan Lee en esa situación, Daysdale Hernandez también en esa situación. Cuéntanos la efectividad y el colectivo del bullpen, que ustedes juegan juntos así.
No, allá atrás en el bullpen tenemos una excelente comunicación entre todos los lanzadores. Estamos pasando por una etapa donde todos los lanzadores, ya sean los abridores o el bullpen, tenemos que aportar un poquito a juego, ¿me entiendes? Y nada, tenemos mucha química en el bullpen, siempre estamos conversando, hablando, ayudándonos, apoyándonos unos a los otros, y ese ha sido el resultado del bullpen de los Bravos de Atlanta que hemos tenido.
Yeah, I think we just have really excellent communication down there. I feel like we're constantly talking about everything going on, and then really, whether it's the openers or the starters or the bullpen guys, the relievers, it feels like it's to that point of the season where everyone's going to have to contribute a little bit. Everyone's going to have to chip in. So I just think the effectivity and the ability to communicate, we're always, like I said, communicating down there. And the chemistry that we have with one another is really helpful. And we're always just doing whatever we can to make sure we support one another.
Rysel, thanks for your time.
Okay, gracias por todo.
Thank you.
I love the fact that Iggy can go out there for 2 innings and he goes out there every single day if he wanted to. We'll talk about him in 1 second. But Peter, let's talk about the 4 key of the game, which has to be the bottom of the 7th inning. This Braves bullpen continued to pick each other up it felt like on a more consistent basis than I would like.
Yeah, well, today it was for sure. You saw Bummer come in. Tough start to the inning. He had a couple of pinch hitters come up that turned it from lefty-lefty into righty-righty. Great play there from Oriano to keep it into a single. But then a bunt play that Ozzie just wasn't quite in the right position. He hasn't played second base in a little while, obviously. And that's one of those plays that comes with getting some reps. And that is just movement by your third baseman. It's so hard to come inside to read the bunt. Huge punch out from Bummer there. And then inarguably the biggest outs of the year, in comes Oswald Hernandez. And I'll tell you what, he was nasty. He went slider, got him sitting on a breaking ball there. Got him in a breaking ball there after just blowing his doors off with heaters. And then maybe left that one a little bit too close to the middle of the plate, but he got out of the way with that one too. But just a huge effort from that bullpen.
Yeah, great job by Daysbell to two punch outs, the one punch out in 2/3 of an inning of work. That was just one of the moments that the Braves bullpen succeeded in and came up in a big spot and produced. Iggy, at that point, he felt like he had to go in the 8th inning after Daysbell goes in that 7th inning. It felt like the bullpen was a little thin. Joe's gone 3 out of the last 4 days, so he was not available. But our Toyota Let's Go Blazers focus is Iggy's performance tonight. 30-second save, a 2-out save, the 6th time this year he's gone 2 innings.
Well, you just said to me earlier that you're not going to find a better closer in the game, and I think the numbers-wise, he has been incredible. The efficiency that he goes about his business, the ability, like you said, to have him go out for a second inning that a lot of closers just will not do, especially in the regular season. Maybe you can ask them in the playoffs. Well, guess what? It's playoffs time for us now, and for him to dig deep like this and to do it again with 28 pitches, less than 15 per, you got your off day tomorrow, and that sets him up beautifully to be able to come back and pitch almost every day, probably against the Mets.
He definitely would.
He may need 1 day off in between, but you could see him get some heavy usage between now and the end of the season.
Yeah, it's just so fascinating that we have a closer that can get strikeouts, he can pitch contact, limit his pitch count, go multiple innings, and go every day.
And he's got 4 pitches.
Yeah, then he gets all throws for strikes too. Yeah, kudos to Iggy for getting a 2-out save or 2-inning save today. We do have the off day tomorrow, Peter, like you said. Our Georgia Drive Chevy upcoming schedule takes a look at the last home stand of the season. 3 against the Mets now. They did just announce the rotation for that Mets series. Relebach, Sale, and Fried will go against the Mets. The Royals will be the last 3 games of the season. I'm hoping the Braves can find some success against the Mets and clinch before they have to use Schwellenbach or Sale on the last day of the season. We'll keep it moving here. We got more to come after the break. Ozzie Albies, his first home run since he's come back in the 1st inning. A sweeper inside. You can't throw it inside. Ozzie, home run number 9 on the season. Braves win 5-4. Braves Live is brought to you by Ford. Visit your local Ford dealer, proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. And by Georgia Power. Score big savings at georgiapower.com/. The Braves pull out a tight one over the Fish, 5-4. They end the season at 9-4 against Miami New Orleans on the season. So that's a good way to finish the season. You want to win this series. You want to win this game. Peter Moylan, Nick Green here with you. I love the way the offense is swinging the bat. We talk about the pitching, and it was a great job by the pitching staff today, picking each other up. But the offense, 11 more hits today, Peter. 5 more runs. They've been so good on this road trip. Hopefully that carries over to New York. But one guy we have to talk about is one of the guys they picked up late in the season, Gio Urshela, our Georgia lottery hitting a jackpot. This dude just has found another gear over the last week or so.
Great day yesterday, and maybe the best day that he's had in a Braves uniform. Single in the first at bat, double in the second at bat, homer in the third at bat. We were on cycle watch for a little while, but this is the place to do it if you're going to do it, let's be honest. But just some good swings, some great swings. And I keep mentioning this, but I'm not sure what it is about this place that allows hitters that are scuffling to come in here and just relax. Maybe it's usually the fact that there's other offense around you, but today there was obviously a little bit more, but Gio's been just a great addition.
Yeah, back-to-back days with a home run from him, too. I think that you're seeing a more aggressive approach at the plate with him, so he's kind of taking some chances and it's paying off in a big way. We're going to keep things moving here on Braves Live. When we come back, we'll end up hearing from Snit down in the clubhouse in Miami. How about Ramon Laureano? A nice little catch, robbing Jesus Sanchez, a little blooper earlier in this ball game. Braves went 5-4. We're on the move. On the win in our Xfinity Game Pressure.
Snit, you've asked Rysel a few times to get a 6-out save, but how valuable has he been in that role specifically?
Oh, no, he's been amazing. I mean, he's just having an unbelievable year. And that was big today because we were down Joe. You know, we had Joe as an emergency only, and that was huge. You know, we just don't know him. We got to get this thing through the 7th and then give it to Iggy.
What about the jams that Daysbell got you out of, and then Dylan? He gave up 2 homers, but he got out of the jam in the previous inning.
Yeah, I mean that's a great job by him. You know, I mean to come in and do that, and you know what Daysbell did was, you know, we're kind of just wanting to go with power at that time, looking for a strikeout. So yeah, there's a lot of. That was a hard game.
You talked about Urshela and what he did today.
No, it's how he's been stepping up. It's just been unbelievable. Some big hits that he's got. And playing great defense still. And, you know, good for him.
Look at Daysbell. That's probably the biggest spot of his young career. To go in there, just that stuff and the way he executed.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was just kind of about power. You know, him and having the power and open through it. You know, and he did make some really, really good things. You know, kind of, that's rough guys that he was asked to take on too right there. So, you know, good for him.
You mentioned getting a base hit for Ozzie yesterday. Now he's got the first home run. He's coming back. I mean, how confident do you feel in him going this next week?
Good. I think the more bats he gets, the better he's going to be. It's just about seeing, you know, the breaking ball and the spin, and you know, and I think I don't know. I mean, it sounds like his left-handed swing is getting better too. So I'd say all that's kind of up to him.
Obviously taking two of these 3 games is pretty big in the standings, but how big is it for momentum being able to eke out this win?
Well, I mean, these are big games. All of them are big games that we're going to play. We got 6 more, and they're all going to be big. I mean, you know, we're going to come up Tuesday and try and go 1-0. You know, but it's good to take this series, and I mean, the last one's a tough series to take too. So I was just one of the harder fought games I think I've been a part of in a long time. I mean, that was pretty good how them guys just kept stepping up.
What about the decision on your rotation for that Met series using Sale in game 2?
Yeah. It's kind of like where we were, getting him an extra day. And Schwellenbach and Throwing, they're all going to pitch. So we're just how we kind of was just like we were going over it all morning. What was the best option to be, and talk to the guys, and they're all really good with it.
Not really the time to push Sale.
Yeah, originally we had thought about that, but it's like, you know, Schwellenbach's throwing the ball really good. They're both going to pitch. So, yeah, that's just kind of what we came up with.
What about Dylan, the confidence of having those 3 guys for that big series and just kind of staring down the barrel there, where you kind of do control your own destiny?
No, we do. We know. It's funny. I was talking to Tommy Glavine the other day. He goes, "At least you control your own destiny." And I was like, yeah, "You're right. I mean, we got to win every day."
Is part of the comfort going Sale in game 2? Do you feel so confident in Schwellenbach that if you were at the pitch that final Sunday, game 162?
Yeah, I mean, we feel we're not even that's so far away right now. I mean, the only thing we're focused on right now is Tuesday.
Well, the Rays get the day off tomorrow before they start that series on Tuesday. Urshela ends up with his 8th home run of the season in the 6th inning of solo shot, his 60th RBI. Rays win 5-4. We'll wrap things up on the other side.
Grounded to third, backing up Schumann. And that'll do it. But the captain crunched one. Dead center field. Just over the leap of Blade. 55 double nickels for the captain.
Sacks, 129 on the ground, and more importantly, giving their rookie quarterback all the time he needs, and that was really all that was missing when you think about it when we looked at the tape.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's certainly nothing wrong with him. They were ready for him that time.
Well, they missed the block. Completely missed him.
We're at the 2-minute warning. The Mountain Time Zone is feeling a mile high right now.
Knock, knock. Number one broker here for the number one hitmaker.
Thanks for swinging by, Carl.
No problem. So what are all those for?
This lets me adjust the bass, add more guitar, maybe some drums.
Wow, so many choices.
Yeah, like Schwab. I can get full-service wealth management, advice, invest on my own, and trade on Thinkorswim.
You know Carl is the only front man you need.
Oh, I gotta take this, Carl. It's Schwab.
Schwab.
Have a choice in how you invest with Schwab.
It is good. The Miller Lights win the big game.
You're right, Luke. Miller Lite is less filling
And tastes great.
Wait, is this a dream?
No, Luke. This is Miller Lite commercial.
My bad.
Baby bag, baby bag, baby bag, baby bag, baby bag, baby bag, baby bag.
With multi-view on NFL Sunday Ticket, every game can be the most important game. NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. Watch every game, every Sunday, all in one place.
Set summer in motion with a Honda Accord Hybrid, CR-V Hybrid, new Civic Hybrid, or all-electric Prologue SUV. Take a vacation, staycation, or just a weekend drive with the windows down. Whatever you do, make it epic with Honda. The 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Overall EV and Hybrid brand. So act now. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
This is an election year unlike any other.
America is ready.
And so are we.
Democracy 24. Your freedom. Your vote.
Minnesota takes on Michigan. Big news Saturday, only on Fox.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Charles Schwab.
A lot of dejection there. Agony. He cares so much. We welcome you back to Raymond James Stadium.
Ecstasy on the other side.
Indeed, where the home folks will go home unhappy. And Bo Nix has been on point all afternoon long.
So Bo Nix was the #1 pick.
Yep. Let's get to Carissa with another game break.
Thank you, Tim. Letting you guys know what's coming up next. Most of you will see Lamar Jackson, who's in an unfamiliar place, never started 0-2 in his career, looking for their first win today, taking on a Cowboys team who's also looking to rebound after last week's tough loss to the Saints at home. It's all coming up next. America's Game of the Week.
All right, Carissa, thank you. Should be fun. Baltimore and Dallas. Which Cowboys will show up? Dominated against Cleveland, were dominated by the Saints at home, and now Lamar Jackson comes to town. That's today. Really want to thank our crew today, Rich Gross, our producer, director, Brian Biederman, technical producer, George Grill, and operations producer, Ashley Cox, our technical director, Damon McGavick, and associate director, Yvonne Wagoner, has been a real friend of this broadcaster for a long time, and the broadcast associates, Suni's done a great job for us. Sunit Bhakta and Emma Landis. Studio produced by Bill Richards, directed by Stephanie Medina. Our spotter today, Brett Bender, the son of the all-time great broadcaster Gary Bender. Our own Scotty Alexander, handling content and statistical data for us. Great job by all. And Matthew Millen and Matt, an extra set of eyes on hand as well.
Nicely done today by the Broncos, and also I think Bo Nix showed like he was in control.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, so he was the 12th guy taken. There were 5 others taken before him, but I think right now he's standing on the top rung.
And we just got word that New Orleans scored in that game with Philadelphia. There are times, of course, when we go back to the studio and there's some bonus coverage. So you may be getting some of that once we're done. We'll see. It's 12-7 now. New Orleans scoring after trailing 7-6. And there, the extra point is waiting, going for 2, I'm sure. And that will do it. Matt, this was a blast.
Yep, good game. A lot of fun.
I don't want to wait 2 or 3 more years before we have to do this again, though. Maybe we'll get the call
early.
They ask us to come out of a college bullpen, so. Yeah. But it's nice to get that call. Enjoyed it.
Yep, enjoyed it too.
And Sean Payton's team is going to be a factor. You just have to believe that.
Yeah. So if it doesn't happen, it's in the future.
Yeah.
If it may not happen this year, it may. But I'll tell you, that kid took a big step today.
Absolutely. And I know his father so well from his days as a player as well as a coach. And I know how happy they are for him, and they should be. And the outlook is still right here for the Buccaneers with Baker Mayfield. How easy to get W's in the National Football League, whether you're at home or on the road. They were coming off an emotional victory on this game, really, against the team that knocked them out of the playoffs a year ago. They got to get help. Got to get that offensive line back intact. Todd Bowles and Sean Payton, old friends. Matt Miller, Sarah Lusmo, thank you so much for your great work, Sarah. 5-3 down for us at Fox Sports. For all of our crew, Tim Brando saying so long from Tampa. Our final, 26-7. Now to the State Farm postgame. Kurt Menefee and the boys in Los Angeles.
I'm in the middle of an interview and you f***ed it up.
You being on fly duty.
Okay. All right. There it is there.
Oh, on the move. Get him? Yeah.
Stay here. All right, let's go.
Brother, we can go play in McDonald's parking lot. I mean, it didn't matter.
Let's do it, dog. Let's do it. Be you, dog. Fearlessly be you. Second down. Launch wide open. Kelsey has the touchdown.
Kelsey found the end zone, and America found someone who could steal the spotlight from Taylor Swift.
He scored directly in front of Taylor Swift and Jason Kelsey up in the suites here in the left corner.
I did not see that until after the game.
I haven't seen too much of my brother cheering me on just because it's
well, obviously I know his support is there and everything, but I haven't seen what it looks like when when I have success out on the football field. There's not always a camera on him when he's been watching me through high school, college. So it's pretty funny to see how excited he got.
Oh, this is brother says right on. That's Jason.
Over the course of my career in the National Football League, some of my athletes have come a lot of
Do you have a reaction about being suspended for a week? It's my quarterback.
Unfortunately, the decision often was made to paint my actions in the most negative light.
You gotta have dignity when you're playing this game.
To conclude that I must be a bad person, a bad teammate, or bad.
Dímelo. Dame un brequecito. No, no te veo. Mierda. Yo veo la pantalla negra. Ahora no te veo. Ahora solamente veo tu foto. Es que Leo y los viejos, tú sabes que los viejos no saben joder con vaina de tecnología. La morada. ¿No sabes? Oh. Ahora sí lo veo. Pero qué calva. Dímelo, Gisongo. El diablo. Sí, estamos haciendo pechadas, corriendo, cosas así, tú sabes. El reto más difícil fue bajar de peso, pero se logró. Muchacho, pero ellos me tiraron un mensaje el sábado que tenía que bajar de libra en 2 días, en 2 días y medio. Y bajé 9 libras en 2 días y medio de un tiro. No. Yo de proteína solamente comía huevo, un guineo, mucha agua y una botella de magnesio. Eso sí, fue 9 libras que bajé en 2 días y medio. Te estoy diciendo, Yo luego mando una foto. Oye, cuando esté calvo voy a mandar una foto, no me parecía joven. Ahí sí es verdad. Ahí te escucho nítido, loco, DH. ¿Qué micrófono? 1A. Ay, coño. Se está dando una ducha, yo también voy para eso un ratico y vamos a estar ready. Ok, perfecto. Está nítido. Está todo. Hablamos.
No runs ahead. One man left on base. We go to the bottom of fourth. Positive contributions on and off the field. Vote today at MLB.com/Clemente Award. First pitch, grounded foul off the bat of Seth Brown as we start the bottom of the fourth. Yankees lead 3-2. High pop-up, shallow right, Torres. One down. 1-1.
You look at the A's, Michael, moving over to Sacramento for the next 3 years.
Well, they won't be bringing in a lot of money. I mean, it's an 18,000 seat stadium. And even the one they move in Vegas is supposed to be 33,000 seats. Ground ball, Chisholm. The owner of the A's, John Fisher, is not beloved here in Oakland.
The stadiums are getting smaller. What is the new one for Tampa? Isn't it?
Yeah, these signs have been up this entire series. It's an angry fan base. One and one. Funny, Jeff, but when they went to 3 straight World Series, winning the one in '89, that team had the highest payroll in baseball. So it could be done. Swing and a miss. Wilson down on strikes. Heel works a 1-2-3 inning, and we'll go to the 5th. Thomas lead a new squad into a new season. Yes, we got Nets starting October 14th for the preseason game against the Washington Wizards right here on Yes. Go to the 5th, top of the order for the Yankees. Gleyber Torres against Joey Estes. Swings at the first pitch and lofts it to center field. Going back Bleday on the track at the wall. See ya! A home run for Torres. Dead center. And it's 4-2 Yanks.
Well, the third home run for the Yankees today. They hit 3 last night. They're jumping all over the first pitches from ESTE.
th home run for Torres. Third home run of the game for the Yanks. Soto fouls it back.
He gets a first pitch slider. And it didn't go down and away. That hung out over the middle of the plate. And again, Blade having a hard time out in center field. That's over his head. No chance.
That home run traveled the exact distance as Judge's, 407 feet.
You see that slider just hung out over. You're looking first pitch fastball, and then you just adjust to that hanger. And he's begging, stay in here, stay in here. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Nope. Home run.
You hear that horn, Jeff?
I do.
Yeah, we'll miss that.
Fuzuzela, is that what they call those things? That's like right in our ear down here.
Good lung capacity.
So when you stick a hot dog right on the end and jam it up, you can't even hear it. Clog it.
Signboards fell down. First base side, they holding the game up to replace it. There we go.
Yeah, just got to hold up for 3 more games after this.
The count is full on Soto with Judge on deck. And that hit Soto. So he'll take first.
Going to try to come back in with that fastball. Just off of that back elbow, it looked like.
Soto would run out of the wall. So here's Judge, his 55th home run of the year to center field in the third. Yankees lead 4-2. He checks the swing, 1-0. There's a base hit, left field. Brown cuts over. Soto is going to go to third. Judge going for second. The throw is not in time. Another extra base hit for Judge. And it is second and third. Nobody out for the Yanks.
Well, nice hustle by Judge, but it looked like Brown took his time. This is a hanging slider again up in the zone. You can see Soto, that knee must be feeling pretty good going first to third. There you see Brown. Looked like he took his time getting that ball in, bobbled it a little bit. Nice hustle by Judge getting in there for the double. That's going to be it for ESTE.
Well, they'll bring in the lefty to face Wells. Judge with his 92nd extra base hit of the year. Vehicle, your Tri-State Audi dealer today, September 2nd, 1996. David calling off the IL after having aneurysm surgery and pitches a no-hitter against the A's over 7 innings. Great play by Bernie Williams. Joe Torre took him out of the game after 7. Didn't want to push him after such serious surgery. What a comeback.
I had a front row seat for that one. I remember it like it was yesterday. A lot of great memories in this stadium.
Kyler Muller, the new pitcher, threw 85 pitches that day, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. That was his first start since May 2nd. Well, it would be that one or the Jeter flip.
I used to watch Coney when I was in the bullpen for, when he was with Toronto and also Kansas City. I used to watch because I would watch his delivery. I would watch how he'd throw and set up guys. I'd watch Roger Clemens and Randy Johnson. I'd sit down there and say, okay, I got to pitch like these guys. Coney threw everything. I mean, he would just invent stuff. He'd do a little Louis T on, drop down with the slider. He was fun to watch.
A's have the infield in. High fly ball. Right field. Soto's tagging. Butler makes the catch. Here's the throw, and Butler holds Soto at third.
That was a smart hold. Butler has a really good arm. He don't want to risk Soto trying to slide into home.
And Stanton intentionally walks below the bases, and they'll take their chances with Chisholm.
Well, Mahler's fastball 92 to 93 is a slider, curveball, and a changeup. Mainly fastball, slider guy. 6'7" out on that mound.
Back up a double play depth. Pitch outside to Chisholm. Chisholm single, stolen base, walk, and a run scored. Bases loaded with the Yankees here in the 5th. 2-0.
You're in a good hitter's count right here. If you're Jazz, you just let it go. Probably going to see another fastball. You want to be aggressive.
There's a strike. 2-2. And the 2-2. Driven out to deep left center. Going back, and he makes the catch. Tagging is Soto. He'll score. A sac fly for Chisholm. And the Yankees are up 5-2, but what a play by Blade.
Well, Blade had to run a long way to that left center field gap. You watch. Reaches out and makes a heck of a catch. I thought this was going to fall, especially off the left-handed bat of Jazz. That ball usually tails away from the outfielder. Heck of a catch.
Chisholm picks up his 69th run batted in. Here's Dominguez batting from the right side against the lefty Muller. One and 0. Yesterday, from the right side, Dominguez picked up an RBI single. That was the first RBI from the right side that he's had in his short major league career, including a short stint last year.
Looked a little high to me. And yes, if I was pitching, I'd want it.
Three and 1 on Dominguez. The lefty swinging Rizzo's on deck. Punched out towards second. On one hop, Geloff makes the play, and that'll do it. The Yankees get 2 runs on 2 hits, and it started with this one up the brought to you by Montefiore Einstein, the official hospital of New York Yankees. Jake Cousins placed on the 15-day IL today with a right pec strain. Clayton Beeter was recalled, and they think that Cousins could be back by the postseason. And Beater has been pitching great at AAA, so he got the call. Butler with a high fly ball, left center. Judge is there to make the play. Now Cousins will see the Yankees team physician, Dr. Christopher Ahmad, tomorrow. But they don't think it's that strain that he would not be able to come back. They think shutting him down is probably the right way to go for this little short stint on the IL.
Yeah, he's a big part of that bullpen, especially you put him on the IL now, and he will be available if he can come off and stay healthy once the October 5th hits, that first playoff game for the Yankees.
And guys, I spoke to him after he last pitched, and his velocity was down a little bit, and he said that was more him trying to protect himself a little bit than anything to be overly alarmed about. He doesn't think that he is going to require a lot of time, and Michael, as you mentioned, more a precautionary measure to make sure he's right come the postseason. Also noteworthy, Lou Trevino, who they thought might factor into the plans here in September and in the postseason, has been shut down. He's dealing with some shoulder issues, so he is not going to be an option for the Yankees.
Fly ball, right field. Soto on the run toward the line, into the bullpen, makes the play. And hand.
Well, that time there wasn't any wall over there, but he did have a long way to run. And he's going into the sun. Slider from heel. Let's see how long a run he has to make this catch. He goes, hey, how about some help over here?
(3-0) on Blue Day. And a strike. Fly ball center field. Judge makes the play. 1-2-3 inning. Heel has retired 7 in a row. We go to the 6th. Brought to you by Audi and the 2024 Audi Q5. Visit your local Tri-State Audi dealer today. Heel has got 3 hits, 2 runs. Estes 4 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs. Gave up 3 home runs. Anthony Rizzo takes a strike as we start the 6th. It'll be 8-9-1 in the Yankee order. 0-2.
Hill's done a nice job with those shutdown innings. It's 3 of them after the Yankees have scored, throwing up a goose egg.
Grounded to second. 1 away. Time to name that Yankee, brought to you by Prevision, the #1 pharmacist recommended memory support brand. Here are the totals: 1,575 hits, 442 home runs, 1,210 ribbies. Played for the Yankees in 77, Mets before that. Actually played for a lot of teams in 77, the Padres and the Angels as well. Finished up here with the A's.
Did you get this one?
I did get it. This one was easy for me because Don LaGreca,
right,
my co-host on the show, along with Peter Rosenberg, it's his favorite player growing up.
Is it really?
Yep.
Yeah, good career, 442 home runs.
Squib the other way. Make unbelievable money. He's a prototypical player for today. He's kind of what everybody dreamed Joey Gallo would be. Quick inning. Ground ball to short. They get Torres, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the 6th. USA.com. By Bet365, whatever the sport, whatever the moment. Never ordinary at Bet365. And by Buick, visit your local Tri-State Buick dealers. Alfred Manuel Martin. George Steinbrenner. Great names from the past. And a strike to Langoliers. up. Rizzo. One down. There's Soderstrom. Two-run double, high off the right center field wall in the first, and then he walked in the third. One and 0. There's a strike. 2-1.
Well, the one pitch he's been most consistent with has been that slider. A lot of sliders today. Very few changeups. Fastball command's a little iffy.
Foul back here. Get closer, Jeff.
It is. You got like a little camera overhang.
See, that's the thing that worries me.
Yes. You lose it.
Line drive. It's a base hit to left field. To the other way. Dominguez will get the ball in.
I just shot that slider the other way. It was backup slider. Stayed up in the zone. There you see where Jazz is playing at the shortstop position. Third base slot wide open.
So Matt Blake, trip to the mound to talk with Heel, joined by the interpreter Marlon Abreu.
87 pitches is probably his last inning. Trying to get the bullpen going.
Well, the conference is done. And here's Zach Geloff. Deep to left, but foul. Not too quick on that slider. Sky the other way. Providing a couple souvenirs. Five-2 Yanks from the bottom of the sixth. Yankees looking for the sweep of the three-game set. Yankees travel home after the game. Tomorrow's an off day, then 3 against the Orioles. And the regular season finishes up with 3 against the Pirates in the Bronx. Nice play by Wells, keeping the runner at first.
You know, the one thing I think Matt Blake will probably wind up working on in that bullpen session before he'll next start is that fastball command. I don't have the numbers with me, but I bet you his slider usage is pretty close, or if not more, than his four-seamers. He's gotten away from his changeup, hasn't had a good feel, and even the command of his fastball.
Line drive, it's a base hit to left field. Soderstrom stops at second. Geloff with a single, first and second, one man out.
Well, another slider. That just caught too much of the play. He's got to get back to using that fastball and set that pitch up.
Not going to get back to it this game. As Boone coming out of the dugout, and he's going to take the ball from Heel. Heel gave up 5 hits, 2 of them this inning, so Boone calls for Ian Hamilton. And that'll do it for Heel. He'll get one more start in the regular season, and then they'll decide how to deploy him in the postseason. At Yankee Stadium with a special bobblehead. First 18,000 guests in attendance receive a Derek Jeter Final Yankee Stadium hit bobblehead courtesy of TikTok. Tickets going fast, so get yours today, Yankees.com. Ian Hamilton has been really good since coming off the IL. Now tries to get out of this jam.
Got his first save the other night. Another strange Seattle base running play, that extra inning game on Wednesday, where Julio Rodriguez got caught off the base with a flying bat from a Rosarena. And Hamilton got his first save. Another guy's going to be looked to get key outs in the playoffs.
Quickly 0-2 on Brown. One and 2. Tim Hill heating up. Line drive right at Rizzo, but they can't double up Soderstrom. So hit it well, but right at the Yankee first baseman.
Hanging Slamio is a nice job by Anthony Rizzo. Try to get the double play.
Geloff was way off of first, but there was no way that Rizzo would have been able to get there himself. So he tried for the double play at second. Ryan Noda is going to pinch hit for Schumann. 2-0 on the pinch hitter, Noda. See if they green light him. 3-1. That one is drilled to right field. It is going to be in there for a base hit and go all the way to the wall. Soderstrom scores. Here comes Geloff. He'll score. It's a 2-run double by the pinch hitter Noda, and it's 5-4 Yanks.
Well, it's a hanging Schlambio after the fastball. He got behind Noda. It's just hung up out over the middle of the plate. It didn't have that sharp breakdown. It's going to score too easily.
So Allen is going to pinch run and take over third. And here's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Tying run now at second base here in the sixth. The line complete on Heel as he allows 4 runs. 2 in the first, 2 here in the sixth. Quickly 0-2.
With Heel, just way too many sliders. Lost his confidence in his changeup. Didn't see that very often today. The fastball command. That's on 97, 98. All you're seeing is spin.
Fly ball, center field. Judge puts it away for the final out. But the A's creep closer. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 man left. We go to the 7th. And the Yes app. And what the Orioles do today, well, out-of-town score brought to you by Defender, legendary capability off-road and on. Tigers beat the Orioles 4-3. The magic number is 2. Soto leads off the 7th. So the Yankees can hold on and win here. Then they win one of the 3 games against the Orioles and they clinch that. But you know, Aaron Boone said something interesting today, Jeff. He said they will go after best record in the American League with the same determination as they do the American League East. Because you get the best record in the American League, well, you are going to have home field advantage throughout the American League playoffs.
Right, and right now with the Cardinals beating the Guardians, rather, and the Yankees win, they would have a 2.5 game lead over the Guardians for that best record. And in that way, you would play one of the wild card teams.
See Nick Allen there at third. Ground ball, second base. Geloff. One away.
The Yankees will play either the 4 or the 5 seed in the first round.
Well, with Judge coming up, Mark Kotsay is going to go to the bullpen, bring in a right-hander. Judge has a home run and a double so far today. Michel Otañez gets the call. So that'll do it for Muller. Otañez coming on. Stay tuned. Is brought to you in part by Hyundai. With a brand new Hyundai, there's joy in every journey. And by the New York Lottery. Get out there and play. Through the years, some of the great closers for these teams. And the GOAT. Fingers, Eckersley, and Ricky. Pitch outside to Judge, 1-0. Judge with a home run in the third to center field. That was his 55th of the year. Then a double left in the 5th. Well, congratulations to Aaron Judge on being voted the Montefiore Einstein Player of the Week. Another great week for him. 3 homers, 11 ribbies, 360 batting average, 1.315 OPS. 3-0 on Judge. Yankees lead this one 5-4. We're in the 7th.
Otañez threw on Friday. Clean inning. Fastball slider. Fastball upper 90s, 97 and 98.
And he walks Judge on 4 pitches. Muller's probably thinking, I could have done that, and then you have the lefty to face Wells.
Yeah, you bring the righty in to face Judge, and doesn't even come close in any of those 4 pitches.
Wells 0 for 3, and he's 1 for his last 25. You wonder, catching as many games as he's caught, maybe he's run into a bit of a wall.
Well, 6 more games, he'll probably play at least 4, and then he's going to have 5 days rest.
Judge leads off first, held by Soderstrom. 2-2. Grounded foul.
That's the one challenge the top seeds are going to have, is that layoff. You know, as a reliever, it really doesn't affect you too often because you're thrown in so many games during the regular season that you can throw some bullpens and you're fine by the time the first playoff game comes around. But the starters and the position players, that's going to be a challenge. Figure out how to occupy that time and keep them hot going into October 5th.
Punched out toward the shortstop. Wilson makes the play as Judge advances to second. They throw behind him. He gets back. Here's Stanton. He was intentionally walked in the 5th inning. Otherwise 0 for 2. And a strike from Otañez. That one is driven into right center field. That's in there for a base hit, and it goes all the way to the wall. Stanton going to second with an RBI double. Judge scores, and the Yankees lead 6-4.
Well, the Yankees have come up really big on this road trip with 2 outs. This is a fastball supposed to be in right down the middle of the plate. Nice job by Stanton going to right center field. Another 2-out run for the Yankees.
And with the lefty Chisholm coming up, they're going to go to T.J. McFarland. As Otañez gives the ball up, McFarland will come on to face Chisholm. Yankees up by 2 here in the 7th. Jeff.
Last at bat for Jazz, J.J. Bleday, the center fielder. Look how far he had to run for this ball, and it was tailing away from him. It was a sac fly, but a heck of a catch. It could have been more runs for the Yankees.
So McFarland comes on to face Jazz Chisholm. 1-0. Runner at second, that's Stanton. Stanton just picked up his 68th run batted in. The numbers on McFarland, he's pitched in a lot of games. And a strike.
He pitched a third of an inning on Friday. 3 runs, 2 earned. Ball from McFarland. He's going to keep the ball down. A lot of off speed, not overpowering with the fastball.
Grounded and grabbed there by Wilson. The throw to first. The stretch. They got him. Nice play by Wilson. Nice stretch by Soderstrom. The Yankees score a run on the Stanton double. Time for the stretch. It's Yankees 6, A's 4. Estes started for the A's and Soderstrom 2 for 2 for the Athletics. New pitcher for the Yankees is Tim Hill. Faced the top of the order. Butler's first and he fouls it off. 60th game for Hill. He's been a surprise. Comes in, throws strikes.
Yeah, he could keep the ball down. He's a ground ball machine. And a sidewinder. Good sinking fastball.
And Butler down on strikes. One away here in the 7th. And here's Rooker, 0 for his last 12. Back goes Soto, 0 for his last 13. Rough series for Rooker.
Now the Yankees have done a really nice job against Butler and Rooker. Butler only a couple hits. He had a 27 on base streak coming into this game. they've shut Rooker down in these 3 games.
Right back to Hill. How's that for efficient? 1, 2, 3. The A's go down in order.